Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to do a holiday look. I'm going to stay kind of zoomed in for you guys just so you can see better what I'm doing with the eyes. So as you can see, the only thing I have done is I've just done my eyebrows, that's it. I'm going to show you guys how I prime my eyes, what I use to prime, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the face. I'll probably speed that up. If you guys want an in-depth foundation routine, I can do that in a separate video, but today it's just going to be about the eyes and me telling you and showing you what I do and what I use to get the look I'm going to do. To prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. This is, if you're not using an actual like eyeshadow primer, I feel like this is the best. Because it I can't talk. It covers up everything really well. But I think I'm going to take a concealer brush first. I'm going to just spread this out everywhere, get it as even as I can, and then I just go over it with a damp beauty blender to make it seamless. Then I go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just lightly tapping where we put the concealer. It just makes it more seamless so there's no brush strokes left. And I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics translucent powder. It's just a regular white translucent powder, and I'm taking a brush, the powder brush, a small powder brush. It doesn't have a name or brand on it, so I've had it forever. I really don't know where I got it. But I'm just going to pick up some of that powder out of the cap with the brush. We're just gonna go in and pounce the brush. You don't want to sweep because that's going to move the concealer. You just want to pat and push the powder in to the cream concealer we just laid down. Alright, so our eyes are primed and we're ready to start with our eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going in with a BH Cosmetics. It's a fluffy blending brush. Again, the numbers have worn off on it, so I don't know which brush it actually is. And then, the star of the show today is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm a little late purchasing it. I didn't get it right away like everyone else did, but I finally did get it and I'm obsessed. Like, it's pretty wonderful. Alright, so we're gonna start with the two shades in the palette, the Silk Cream and M.F.E.O. out of the palette for our translucent color. I'm just gonna apply that all in the crease and above, just to give us something good to blend with later. Now, one of the reasons why I am doing my eyeshadow before I do the rest of my face is because since I'm going for such an intense look, there will probably be a lot of fallout from darker shadows and whatnot. So instead of that ruining my foundation, I will wipe that up with a makeup wipe and then do my face after that. Next, going in with the Mikasa E300 brush. It's kind of like a dome-shaped fluffy brush, blending brush. I'm going to be going in with the color Huntz. And a little bit of Pukey. And we're just placing that right there in the crease at the very end. I'm using a very light hand while I'm doing this. I'm not pushing hard at all, it's barely touching my eyelid. And we're just going to blend that shadow. It looks kind of orangey in the camera, but it is more of a red. And blend, blend, blend. That's pretty much what you want to do. Right here, and it is called Jacz. Still using the same Mikasa brush, the E300, and taking that red shade on there. And I'm going to start by packing that on the outer corner of the lid, and then we're going to be blending it up into our crease. So there is the Jacz on top of the other colors we did. It's still not red enough for me. Like, this looks orangey. So I'm gonna take the Balm eyeshadow. I took it out of its case, so I don't remember the name of it, but it is a dark brick red. I'm just gonna apply that over top too, just to make it a little bit more red. And I'm using a Glamour Dolls 10 brush, and I'm putting some of the product on the end of that. Going back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to take Puder and on my Mikasa E300, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to lightly go over to blend out these edges. I'm going to do our highlight, and I'm using the Mikasa E310 brush. Looks like that. And I think for my highlight, I'm going to take in light. No, we're not. We're taking Beam. I'm just going to apply that all over my brow bone for our highlight. Now we're going to cut our crease. And we're going in with the Tarte Shape Tape, our Beige Cosmetics concealer brush, and we're just going to cut our crease halfway. We're not going to take it all the way out. From the Lorac Pro 2 palette. And we're just going to use the color Snow out of that palette. Mikasa E230 brush. It's just a flat shadow brush. We're just darkening back up the outer corner now. Okay, so we're just taking the blending brush again, not adding on any other product, and we're just going to go over everything and blend it out. On the outer corner, I am taking the color Cranapple, applying it to the outer V, and I'm just going to like bring it up ever so slightly into my crease. makeup wipe and I'm just going to clean up under the eyes now. I really started loving the Soap & Glory Super Cat Skinny Liner. It is a liquid liner and the tip of it looks like this. Here I'm just taking a black shadow and a flat angled brush and I'm just smudging out my liner. Alright, so we're going to start on the face. I'm kind of just going to go quickly through this. If you guys want a foundation routine video, then let me know. So yeah. Alright y'all, I forgot to completely show you. I'm using the Mikasa E310 brush and I'm using, I'm mixing the two shades Pukey and Butter for my lower lash line. I'm just sweeping that across there right now. Angled Eco Tools brush and I'm going to pick up the Jacz, that's the color Jacz right here. And I'm applying that, just pushing it to my lower lash line. As you guys can see. I'm going to take that same brush we used before, I'm not adding any additional product. I'm just going to blend that all together so it looks cohesive. The Cranapple color, and I'm just going to sweep that under there and smoke it out some more and give it more of that cranberry effect. And I'm barely using any pressure. I'm just holding the brush and just making sweeping motions very lightly. Just gonna line your lower waterline with just a black hole liner. Alright, so now that we have that in our eyes, you know, we gotta go back in and blend. I'm just using my angled brush and I'm just pulling the kohl liner from my waterline down and just blending it. We're going to go back in with the color Snow from the Lorac palette. I'm just taking a pencil brush. This one's from Beige Cosmetics again. Numbers worn off on it. And with that snow color, it's the same color we used on our lid. We're gonna apply that in the inner corner. Just so it all comes together. I'm using the Lancôme Monsieur Big mascara. This is actually a sample size. I got it as a sample at Sephora, and I actually really like it. Like, I'm usually obsessed with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I don't know, I kind of feel like this one gives it a run for its money. Like, it's pretty good. And I don't have any lower lashes, like, they're barely there. And this stuff, I mean, just makes them look super long. I can't apply my mascara on the screen. I look down too far, so I'm gonna do that real quick and be back. Here, I'm just setting my brows with the Benefit Gimme Brow. I don't remember the color, but I'll leave it in the description box below. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Hello. I'm just using the Ofra lip liner in the shade Maya, and I'm applying that all over my lips. I'm lining them, and I'm kind of shading across my lips with it as well. Alright, and the last thing we have to do is we're just going to finish off our face with the setting spray. Alright y'all, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this holiday glam video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.